I have no idea. Pedrick just said do this one, and I was like, well, it looks interesting.
Okay. People have been saying it's pretty dang good, so...
Well, check out the reviews.
I know very little about it.
Hello, everybody in chat.
I'm going through this.
Stardew. Oh wait, are you still on Stardew?
Does it say Stardew?
Did it? I'm pretty sure I clicked change over to Animal Well because the category's right there.
No, you're fine.
You might want to swap confirm and cancel. It was confusing for me.
Oh, they have it at. Yes.
I do think the music's already looking to sound good.
I like the look. I like the fake scan lines. That's funny.
No.
Fake scan line.
That's very confusing what they did right there.
Yeah, I don't know why the menu closes when you toggle the thing.
Like, press confirm, cancel. Press. It's been confirmed. And also cancel, you back out of the menu.
I mean, that might be what's happening, is that it's being like, oh, you pressed A. For this one frame, it is both the confirm and the cancel button.
Also, yes, Boxer, it's not started.
Are you going keyboard or controller?
Steam recommended controller, so I have controller.
Oh no, the fires are going out.
Yeah. Fed's taking us down the Animal Well.
Oh,
you're a blob.
Cute little blobby thing.
You are an animal. You are in the well.
Wait a minute. What if you're a slime?
Ooh, you're about to get...
Baba is yo wait. Different game.
You found the clover egg.
Now you can form the morph ball.
Wait a minute. You start 10 seconds already found a secret egg?
It's a physics object. I want to play with it.
Well, the light is pretty cool so far.
Right. Games aren't about having fun. They're about winning.
That's fighting games for you. Man, I gotta play Mortal Kombat again in Street Fighter.
Will the water kill you?
I don't know. Nope. Oh, it just knocks me back to the start.
I see.
No, that's forgiving.
Now that's some old school sound design right there.
Take it.
Turned it down a little bit too much for the stream. Let me see.
Quick reminder, folks. No spoilers, and let's avoid backseating unless specifically requested.
Or else.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'll sick this on you, and he'll do squirrel things.
He will.
Squirrel things. Yeah.
There he is, squirrel.
Telephone? Oh.
Oh, it's
the disk drive.
Telephone home.
Nobody under 20.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's mother.
Okay, I have to admit the sound of this game is excellent.
I like the subtle little light and shadow things going on.
Oh, there's two other buttons you have to hit in this area.
You would like that, wouldn't you, Jonas?
It's true.
With your artistic eyeballs.
It's true.
In your face.
They're moving around right now.
Oh, they're a little loud. You might want to have a doctor look at that.
I want to turn down your eyeballs.
Yeah.
The guy looks like a little Kirby to me.
He does look a little bit like a Kirby.
See, I see like a dirty swamp water slime, just with some little legs.
I don't think I can get up there right now.
No, you need to take... You gotta get the platform over. If you take the platform to the left, I think it'll lead you there.
Great. It's that
the main
guy.
character of ZZT.
Right?
Oh, that was a pretty good dodge.
Wait, do all the monsters you encounter have like a theme?
We've only seen one. How would we know?
Well, that cat that jumped earlier.
The theme is
Deep
the
game
monster
character
mash.
design is where you're just a little blob doing puzzles.
Hey, Ray.
The little guy
Sorry.
doing little guy things.
Just a little guy.
Oh, firecracker.
Finally, something to blow up monsters with.
Yes. Looks like you're maxed. Okay.
I happened to pick up another camp.
Wonder if there's gonna be an inventory extension at some point.
More
Oh, you got?
firecrackers.
Yeah, you got plenty of supplies.
I happened to
That's
right
good.
there.
Good times.
Sparkly.
Merry Christmas.
Neat.
Okay.
Ah, they don't like flashing lights. Okay.
This is fun.
To
I
be
wonder if-
fair, I also don't care much for the experience of getting shot with fireworks.
this is fun, and I'm waiting to see if it becomes subversive, incredibly difficult, and/or nightmare fuel at some point.
I'll see.
Don't get my hopes up.
I've noticed that's a
I
common
mean,
thing
we'll
with
see.
games like this. Like, oh, are you enjoying the mechanic? Do you like the ambiance? You having a fun time? Let's make it horrible and/or terrifying and/or frustrating.
I appreciate the volumetric gaseous effects.
Yeah, I really like that.
Nobody ever appreciates my volumetric gaseous effects.
Well, Stoker, clearly you need to spread around your influence more.
Oh, when he was a young warthog.
When he was a young
I like
boy.
candle.
I wonder. I'm guessing the fluid effects of the smoke
I can't.
is also like a live render.
throw
Like it's
that.
just
Wait,
Calculate.
but you drop down straight down onto it, right? So can you get back up into that tunnel and then throw it against the wall and it'll drop straight down onto the candle?
Maybe.
Dicky.
Really, really love that climbing sound. Takes me back, man.
Reminds me of Pac-Man.
Exactly. Takes me back, man, to Pac-Man.
Doesn't seem to do anything.
Okay, so you probably need something else to light your candle. Kind of makes sense. I wouldn't think firecrackers
Back
are
to the past, to the Pac-Man.
they have this.
Usually
Just throw a
thing
firecracker at a candle
Did you
and just
notice the
hope that
blue?
it lights.
Did you love it and forfeit all your possessions to the blue?
Got a map, got a map, got a map, got a map, got a map.
The basic
we have a
necessities
map?
of life.
Apparently.
Yep.
We have a map now.
With that telephone.
Better hope it doesn't get swiped.
Now we know where Turian is.
But who would possibly be swiping the? Who would do that?
Wow.
Thanks.
Just
Thanks.
swipe and swipe.
All right, so we got Seahorse.
You know who it would be. You know who's the swiperest swipes person that's ever swiped stuff?
Swiper.
Or animals?
right, it's
Now
Edward
that's
Snowden.
getting too many animals.
Okay, the left one's a seahorse. The middle right one's a turtle. The far right one's an ostrich. What the hell is the middle
With
left?
the middle right one's an iguana.
All right, fine, an iguana. But what the hell's the thing on the left next to the seahorse?
That's
Isn't that a
wolf
cat?
with a Cheshire cat smile.
I just said cat when I saw it, but you know.
No. I guess I'll see.
I'm still not sure if it's a wolf or a dog.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like a wolf, but it's got like human teeth.
That's one
It's Smile Dog.
of them. Oh no.
Spread the word.
Don't spread the bird word, Bill.
Oh jeez, don't do that. Eat fruit.
made
Oh,
my
he
health
is.
go up.
What is this? Pro-fruit propaganda?
No, that's Celeste. Celeste is a game invented by the strawberry
I found stamps.
cartels. That was a big peacock.
You know, part of me still wants to play Celeste,
Egg.
but I watched
Huh, okay.
Maxi play it. It looks really difficult, like exactly the kind of game where my skill set would not help me.
I see.
Well,
there's
never.
doors here that require a certain number of eggs to get
So
through.
you need 8 eggs, then you need 16 eggs, then you need 32 eggs, and then you need presumably all of the eggs.
It's exponential.
No.
All right.
Miller, can you make us some while Rick plays?
Some what? Some Wild Rick plays?
Yeah,
What, you want me to make a
Wild
YouTube
Rick
series just out of my ass?
play? Yes. Do it.
You keep going up.
I really
Cappy.
want.
Blocked.
Happy joy, joy, joy.
That's a
Keep going
capybara. He's just minding his own business.
I really want.
Yeah, I
to start
love cappies.
They're so weirdly chill. Like they seem like
Yeah.
they seem like they're too chill to be real.
Oh. Ow.
Oh.
Dog is too excitable to play with. I obviously
Can
need
you-
something to get past him. But
All right.
what happens if I throw a firework?
You just pissed them off.
Yeah, looks like it.
No,
he
you
was
need to give
barking.
him.
Can you clear them with a jump? I'm guessing no.
Can you sneak by him?
I don't think I can jump over him. I don't jump that high. Yeah. he
Oh
also jumped.
shit! Oh, he went for the high kick.
And I just keep going.
All right. Yeah, but, oh.
A quick little thing jumped over the not lazy dog.
Well, at least he can't follow you.
Ah.
He only exists in one screen.
Same.
Blah, 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 blah.
Obviously need to make a clone of myself.
Obviously.
Oh, that's useful.
There's a... Oh, did that scare him?
Yes.
No,
No, he
It distracted
chased
him
after the
enough.
firework.
Oh, it
Yeah.
distracted him enough. You can go that way, I can go this way. Found disc.
I thought you said found this for a second there.
Yeah, so,
Oh, I don't like that.
that's cool.
Ah, it's still chasing me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Got it.
Hey, remember when we were asking what that statue was?
It's a cat.
It's this.
Yes. Oh, and it's
He just wants to
impacting
play
you.
with your corpse.
Wow, the sound effects on it too.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, that's a problem.
Oh, have we identified its
Oh.
species?
And you dead.
I'm pretty sure it's that wolf up there.
Well, yeah, that was something.
It's over this way.
But you got a disc, and it looks like you were throwing it. So I assume that's how you befriend the dog, is you just throw a frisbee at him.
Ah,
With games like this, I really want to like ask the developer or developers, what their main influences are, because I can guess. I can think back to like PC games and like NES games, even Atari games, that this vaguely reminds me of, but I'm not really sure.
This game has somewhat more emphasis on platforming than the average Metroidvania.
Yeah.
The question is, how soon are we getting the double jump?
Or the high jump boots.
Or wall jumps. Or rocket thrusters.
Come on.
Oh, that's a chore.
Can you make that jump?
Yeah.
You can.
Oh, there you go.
I found a match.
More fire.
You found your match.
Herons, okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my gosh, you gotta bounce the water around.
I love how atmospheric this game is, and only at 37 megabytes.
I guess I'm gonna have to get this one, huh?
You don't get those sizes anymore.
This is very creative, though. There you go.
I think about games that fit on 1.44 megabyte discs back in the day, and I want to look at the source code now just to see like how they managed something so compact, because code seems so expansive now.
I've read that basically they just used low residential textures.
Yeah,
Low
it's literally
resolution,
like,
yes.
if you have a Call of Duty game that's like 106 gigabytes nowadays, 99 of those gigabytes are going to be, or not even 99, like the 103 gigabytes are going to be just textures and audio files.
Yeah, I believe it. We're in the age of hyper-realism and baked lighting and super stereo sound,
Sound here.
like 7.1 surround games.
Yeah.
How is the audio like? Is it MIDI kinda stuff?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
amazing
it's
so
It's
far.
very crunchy. It's
Yeah, it's
very lo-fi.
Very 8-bit.
very
I love that
8-bit.
I love that sort of like sawtoothy square wave Moog.
This
kind
game
of
is
sound.
very charming.
Like, yeah, it's like textures, audio files, and then like localization files.
Mm.
I get much higher than that.
Nui.
I really don't know if I want to try.
The only ears that can rival Stoker's.
It's true. Well, I don't know. Fennec ears are pretty big.
What about the Ratchet and Clank, those ones?
Lombax?
Yeah, Lombax got big ears.
That's true.
It's true. Lombax do got big ears.
Well, with Terriermon and Lopmon.
Terriermon's the one, the green one, right? From
Yes.
Series 3? Yeah.
Yeah, Terriermon is the rabbit, and Lopmon is the dog.
Right.
Even though they look identical,
Right.
because that's the
Okay.
joke? Question mark.
Is
Terriermon is a dog. Yeah, that's the
Apparently
video.
lighting that candle just automatically destroys the thing.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
alright. You know, it doesn't really have music. It just has sort of an ambiance.
Wank,
Funny.
wank.
With Nui.
Bunny. There's two bunnies on screen now. Oh, no, there's only one.
Mouse.
Mouse left.
Just as the prophecies foretold.
Oh my god, I just had a
Look at all them mice.
thought. What about Lionel?
Ghost mice.
Got a choo-choo rocket situation.
I've actually played that. I only know that game because of that one
Don't see
awful
anything I do
Flash
here
animation.
except Get up to that button.
You're
If you turn off the scan lines, the game just doesn't feel the same.
you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific when you say that one awful Flash animation, Jonas.
Do you really want me to inflict this on you? It's,
I mean, fucking whatever. I grew up in the Badger era of the internet.
hold on, let me find it. Dear God.
There you go.
I think it was done by Neil Cicierega before he was famous.
It was done by Neil before he was Cicierega.
Yeah.
He's done what we did before he got his own by the Matrix.
Nobody knew what his name was, not even him.
You're trying to be very gamer there.
Oh wait, I'm wrong. It was not
Rabbit.
Cicierega. Let me see if it's. Oh my God, why?
Duck.
Oh no, there it is. Okay, Star.
There's a llama, there's a llama.
I don't actually want to put this in off.
Oh,
topics.
that right there is very Metroid-ish. I just realized.
I'm just gonna
Why do you not want to put it in off topic?
The
Jonas?
four
Are you
final
afraid?
bosses.
Yeah.
Just watch it. You'll see what I mean.
Alright, where are you? Oh, okay. Alright, let's see.
The 2000s energy of this is just amazing.
Wow, I have never seen this before. Never.
Here,
This
do you
is
want to see
one
it,
I
Miller?
didn't.
Ever seen
This
what?
I
This
mean,
is a meme that passed me by, apparently.
do I?
Probably not.
Windy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Friend?
Introvert.
Who's little friend? We'll go for friend.
Go for it, I think. Locked.
No, it's not Salad Fingers. It's something. It's just called Choo Choo Rocket, and they spelled it CHEW, and it's just. I don't even know how to describe it.
No thanks.
Oh.
I like to rub them with my
Bum, 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 bum.
Salad Fingers is how I first discovered Boards of Canada.
I'm sorry.
Oh
what?
yeah, because they used
They
their
used-
music.
They
Yeah.
used Beware the Friendly Stranger. Which I think in turn sampled like an old CBC PSA about being aware of strangers.
Okay, but what does that do for me?
Oh, there's
Can you go behind the mouse statue, behind the switch?
there's a lot of PSAs back then.
Yeah.
I don't remember all of them.
Blocks everywhere that just have like X's on them. They seem transparent.
The name of Boards of Canada comes from the National Film Board of Canada, which produced a whole bunch of PSAs in the 70s and 80s about, safety and whatnot, and a whole bunch of their samples, even though they're Scottish.
Well,
the,
don't forget all the extremely weird animations that the NFB produced.
Yep.
Is this the
Ow.
same thing where they did House Hippos and that one puppet PSA about the kids who were offered drugs from the guy who had snake eyes?
I think
I'm NASCAR, a robot. I can put my arm back on. You can't, so play safe.
Yeah, that was one of them too.
GC would probably have a better idea than me about some of the details on those. I've only seen the ones that were sampled for like BOC songs.
Yeah, I
Some of them
think.
are weird. Start going.
Yeah, I'm starting to remember them now. The weirdest one I remember is the one with the brain made of wires, and they were basically clipping the brain's wires, and it was slowly coming on fire. And so this is what happens when you smoke too much.
Right. God. And okay, there was one that was like, what was it? Like kids on bikes, and they were being stalked by this guy in a monkey mask or something. Was that?
I remember one about kids on bikes who were wearing monkey masks.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. It's a lot of memories are gonna beg for me.
That one was like about bike safety.
Was it
and,
about?
like,
Okay. All right.
Each one of the kids was like doing a different dangerous bullshit thing,
Yeah.
and like by the end there was only one left, and they were like, "Don't be a monkey."
There was this
You
one
go up and
weird.
clean them, it looks like.
It was like a drug PSA, and it made very little sense, of course. This was like early 80s, and like there was one shot, this is like the only shot I remember, where it was like a steady shot from inside a car, looking out the passenger side front window, and it was supposed to be the perspective of a drug dealer trying to like push weed on some poor kid, and the kid's like jogging. And, the guy's driving alongside him, and he's like, you want the joint? And the kid's like, no. You want some pot? No. Just like pushing it out the window at him.
There is.
Just like they actually do in real life.
Yeah.
There was one I remember I actually had a good laugh at because I said, why don't you do more like this? 'Cause that was actually funny. But there's a kid being chased by a bunch of girls, and he gets tuckered out, and they start smooching all over him. And he says, this is what happens when you don't exercise, kids.
Really?
Well, that would
how it
sure
works?
discourage me
Yeah.
from exercising. Okay.
It was funny. Yeah, I said, that's actually pretty damn funny. I love that one.
Now I'm curious if anyone in the chat remembers Mr. Yuck.
Oh, Mr. Yuck.
Mr. Yuck.
Mr. Yuck.
The poisonous substance that had his own theme song.
Rui.
Did you ever watch home movies, Jonas?
Oh, you're about to talk about don't put marbles in your nose?
How did you guess?
Don't put marbles in your nose. Do not put them in there.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite episodes.
I did.
For those of you who don't know,
Go ahead.
For those of you who don't know, Home Movies is an animated comedy series created by Brendan Small, who these days is more famous for creating Metalocalypse.
Metalocalypse, yeah.
And it's about a kid, basically a fictionalized version of Brendan himself as a kid.
Yeah, they just call, I think they just call him Brendan, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and his last name is Small. It's
Right.
Brendan Small's show about Brendan Small. When Brendan was small. And he loved to make these goofy little movies with a handheld camcorder, and they were all like ridiculous stuff that he got his friends and family to act in with just like bullshit scripts. Like, I remember there was a background in one episode, this will never leave my mind ever, where you see a bunch of the tapes from his movies, and one of them is Jesus Zilla, son of Godzilla. I think about that a lot, actually. But no, he had to do some sort of assignment for school they wanted him to make a PSA or something for the little kids, and for some reason the concept he came up with was a song, a PSA in the song about do not put marbles in your nose. Because this was for like preschool kids, right?
Mhm.
But the problem with it was that like anyone who watched it, all the kids who watched it had this overwhelming urge after watching it to put marbles in their nose. And like they had like an interview with the little kids afterwards, and they were like, so little Timmy, at what point did you feel the need to put the marbles in your nose? And he's like, when he told me not to. I love that episode. There's even a bit at the end
Cannot
that
tell
implies,
kids to just not do a thing.
well, I mean, there's even a bit.
Why?
There's a bit at the end that implies that it has that effect on adults too.
There was this one Calvin and Hobbes strip where Calvin was like, "Ew, I don't want to eat this," and the dad leans over to him and goes, "Good idea, Calvin. It's a plate of radioactive waste that'll turn you into a mutant if you do." And Calvin
By the way,
starts,
this game encourages safe scumming sometimes, so consider that a valid strategy.
duly noted. But yeah, Calvin starts scarfing down the plate, and the mom glares at the dad, and the dad's like, "Look, whatever works, okay?"
Now that's good parenting.
Goosebumps!
Did you just say goosebumps?
Goosebumps!
Girl, you're giving my goosebumps.
Give me the goosebumps.
I have no idea what you guys were even talking about. I'm guessing one of those American childhood things.
We don't know
Yep.
either, Fed. We're as confused as you are.
Don't put
One
marbles
of
in
their
your
American childhood things. I'm not familiar with it.
That's true. Miller grew up in Texania.
Exania.
I grew up in
Miller
the
grew
great
up-
state of Texarkana.
Miller grew up in Castlevania.
Texas is the only state that's also been a country, a province, a continent, and a planet. And a meteorite. And toast.
You know
It
what?
started as a
That's true.
planet, but then through NASA's reclassification, it got downgraded to a meteor.
When Texas finally landed, they were like, "Okay, we'll let them stay here."
We'll pretend this was the plan all along.
Great. I hate when the squirrel calls on the ostrich.
That's squirrel cyst.
I guess that's why there's no real soundtrack, because they have those like subtle tonal effects that indicate the game progression and the puzzles and whatnot.
You're a subtle tonal effect that indicates the game's progression.
How dare!
I dare very well. How dare you?
Miller, would you count
I
this
found
as
the
like
key.
a diegetic soundtrack?
Well, without any indication of whether or not certain sound effects are happening, in the space of the game. I don't know
Yeah,
if
that's
you
a
can
little
count
hard
it
to
as diegetic.
say.
Very well.
Captions said dietetic soundtrack, so like music that makes you lose weight.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
That
exactly what it is.
Yes.
Please.
It could happen to you.
Meh.
Quack.
The best sound in all of existence. Non-echoing duck quack.
Quack.
Here where I live, we love our ducks.
They love you too, GC.
Aw,
The
we
ducks
bred
love
for
you.
everybody.
Canadian geese only love. Canadian geese only love to
I don't
spread
even know what
ruin
I'm
and
supposed to
destruction.
do.
That's a stupid long duck.
Oh shit! Are you pissed?
Ooh.
Did Fedor just call it a long duck?
He did.
Yes.
I
That's
don't like that.
Ow.
that's duckist. Don't like this thing.
It's fine.
It's lecturing you.
That open.
Everything is fine.
This
It's an ostrich. Boxer.
well, feels claustrophobic.
That is one
It's
long.
fine.
It was not fine. Spoiler alert.
It's fine.
So yeah, we're sort of in the same territory as Random World, although I feel like it's a little bit more forgiving, maybe.
So the way you go down that ladder reminds me of the Metroid bosses.
I want a lot more firecrackers. Gimme.
Void introduced me to Random World, and I really wanted to like it. Visually, I do like it very much, but it is way too nerve-wracking for me.
A lot of the animals in this game are bastards and not cuddly. Sorry.
What you didn't do for this?
The fuck?
Fed, how can you hurt their feelings like that? Their little video game feelings.
Look at that. Those 4 people there are, those 4 animals are nice
Yeah,
animals. That,
They are animals in a video game. We must save them instead of the frames.
didn't Metroid teach you anything? Are you going to save them or are you going to kill them?
In this game, I'm pretty sure you want to kill them.
Fireworks this way.
So you guys excited about Core Keeper coming out on August 27th? Because I sure am.
Do you like Core Keeper, Jonas?
Oh,
You've never
God.
told us before.
Can't wait to play it with all my friends, whether or not they want to or not.
I didn't realize you had Core Keeper either.
No, but yes, I'm actually really pumped about it. Apparently
No
there's
way.
a lot of new content, including presumably the entire story.
That's just what they're telling you.
I mean, yes. Got that directly from Twitter, but, you know. I'll take it.
No, will you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Blink. Blink. Ah.
Nope, they're just back down there.
It happens.
As we're looking at this map and trying to figure out what ladder leads right there.
Goddamn glitch. Just speaking of things coming out, you all seen the trailer for Dungeon Flippers? No, I haven't. But that sounds like Flip That House.
That
It's
might
like
be from whatever that door past the groundhog is.
sounds like Flip That Dungeon.
I think that is, in fact, what it is.
Is it? That's awesome. Alright, I'm gonna put the trailer in off topic. It's cute.
Ooh.
Ah, that's not fair.
Yay. Then I gotta kill it, right? Oh. Damn.
So it goes.
Where did I get that extra heart from?
Fun fact, you can eat fruits even at full health if you press 3 times. I only mention it because it's basically useless.
That's
Love useless things.
good. That's good to know. Question mark.
Let me get up there. Up. Oh, that's closed. Come on, give me a power. Yo-yo. Interesting.
It yos, but where it stops, no one knows.
Least of all me.
I have a feeling they wanted to do a Metroidvania with powers that were not absolutely standard to the genre.
To the genre.
What? An indie developer that has unique ideas for game mechanics? That's not allowed.
Aha. I like the yo-yo. Ow. Up.
I do enormously appreciate that falling in water does not cause damage.
Just like real life.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, these birds are
Unless that's
obsessed.
where you find the kangaroo.
I can't use that as a weapon. I guess it's only light that dismiss ghosts.
You have to add gamer lights to the yo-yo. Got it.
God, GC and Gurik are the same color. Just about.
Mm-hmm.
Coincidence? I think yes.
Okay. I was born from the goo. There you go. Problem
Yeah,
solved.
well, I mean, maple syrup. It's kind of the same thing.
Oh god, now I can't unthink it.
Is maple syrup
The stream
just
is occasionally
Canadian goo?
freezing. I wonder if it's because of the weather issues from yesterday.
there's still some lingering storm systems around around the area.
True.
I don't have the.
Let me in.
Because we're spread over 5 time zones and most of the
Floodcat.
continent. Because we're spread over 5 time zones, most of the continent, things we have to consider about the stream are like there's like an inherent amount of latency that we don't notice it most of the time because the game's really generally it's not a factor, but like I've actually like looked up like there's a minimum amount of millisecond latency between us.
There we go.
And we also have to be aware of things like weather systems that affect some of us. Like
Blah 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 blah.
there's there's a period in January where Seattle almost always gets a windstorm. There's
Convinced that those are slug cats.
There's there's hurricane season, which affects several of us. There's sometimes GC gets some fun weather up there in the northeast corner. Right? You get snow. I never get snowed in, but you actually get some snow, like serious snow once in a while, right?
Not as much anymore, but this year we did have some serious snow.
Like we'll get.
Really, sorry.
Go ahead. No, please.
It was really bad when I was a kid, like the snow, like they were as big as our apartment buildings. But now, you barely even see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's because of global warming.
Yay. We get like a foot or two. I've heard from some Seattleites that it has been worse in the past.
Dynamite, huh?
Yay.
Nice.
Oh wow!
Awesome.
Oh, it's a shortcut. Cool.
Geez, you went from firecrackers to dynamite. What else are gonna give you? A bomb?
So it's not like Spelunky. All right.
Which is Jesus half an hour behind.
All
everyone.
Metroidvanias should open shortcuts like that.
GC's actually an hour ahead of. I mean,
I'm 2 hours, or actually no wait.
You're 2 hours
2
ahead of
hours.
Rick. And then do we have anyone in Eastern? Oh.
Yeah, right now it's 1:45 where I'm at.
Oi. I got it easy. It's only 8:45 here, and it's still light out.
I can't do it.
Agu says, "No way, that accent isn't Newfie." Nah, it's not Newfie.
See, I wouldn't have been able to tell. I can't distinguish different Canadians. It's all the same to me.
Honestly, I'm not familiar enough with the Newfie accent people say, but people like to joke about down here that
Not phased by that.
you just
You distinguish a Quebec accent since they like French over there.
But they joke that you know Newfoundlander because you can't tell what the hell they're saying.
I mean, Quebecois is quite different to most other parts of Canada.
Yeah.
The only Quebec accent I can think of offhand is Denis Villeneuve. I knew one guy from Prince Edward Island, but he didn't really, other than saying about, he didn't have a thick accent. And everybody I've met from Toronto just sounds like they just talk normal.
Oh, normally, huh?
Well, I mean, whatever. North American.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fuck.
You being countryist.
Oh no, I'm being a big jerk.
You big jerk.
Better call better call Twitch. Let them know. Call the hotline.
Dear Twitch, Jonas is being a jerk. Smite him.
The big Monty Python foot comes down and,
The big Monty Python foot. Wow.
yeah.
That is not right.
God damn it. Stoker. I had just
That's no good.
not right.
Not right.
No good.
That's right. Why? I'm not even like old enough. I am old. I'm not young enough. I'm not a millennial, and still, I never watched that show, and still that's what's in my head.
Hee hee hee.
Stoker's fault.
I didn't make the YouTube poop.
You know what's really funny? I can't find any clip of the original sequence. It's all that. Everybody's that's all that. Oh. I feel
this. Maybe the internet's trying to tell you something.
Yeah, I strongly suspect a lot of YouTube was basically kids your age learning to use video editing software.
Oh yeah, that's
starts
exactly
somewhere,
what YouTube poops. How what would you call them? YouTube poopers? That's how they start.
That's how they. That's how the movement started. Okay, all right, come on.
You monster.
That's no good.
Ah, good times.
Yeah.
He didn't start the movement.
There's
It was always moving when the movement.
That's how it goes.
Yes, manipulate those XYZ variables.
Jade egg. Hello, fish stuck in a pipe.
That sounds like a
Hello,
fish problem.
Rick Griffin of House Pets fame.
Glowworms.
They glow, they worm.
They do worm. How they do
Oh,
that?
worm.
They worm? They farm?
Yes, the Maritime Province is back on.
Would you still like me if I was a glowworm?
No.
No. Absolutely not.
So
I would
rude.
kill you where you stand.
Worms are
If there's,
gnarly.
if there's three things you gotta think about when you think Maritime Province
That's a
would be,
kangaroo.
it's wood,
Shit.
coal mines, and fishing. And probably boats. I would have been a boat person too if I just didn't go near boats growing up much, unfortunately.
I get super seasick on boats. Okay.
It'd be weird if you got seasick without being on the boat.
Okay, now Rick, just think, how would you defeat yourself?
Oh wow.
Jump in
Well,
his
you-
pouch.
Yeah, you've got
Ow.
some jump intervals.
That music.
Yes, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing there.
I
I could get
The
past
kangaroo
him,
is
but
also a bastard.
Jump his
getting
pouch.
past him, I don't think I can jump high enough.
I can handle canoeing and I can handle whitewater rafting, but I do not like being on a boat, like an actual boat sailing anyway. It's just super nasty for me.
And
My-
for some reason.
My sister and my stepdad, they go into fishing boats all the time in the summer. Personally, I could manage get in a boat. I couldn't stand if something was going around a boat though.
Right, okay, the kangaroo is gone for some reason, so
Hey, go with
still
it.
can't jump out there.
Oh, you need it.
You can't do this one now.
Yeah.
You need it in some way. Shit. Oh, I can handle a ferry. A ferry it doesn't bob too much, so that's fine. The bobbing motion really fucks up my shit.
Yes.
Does it shit up your shit?
Go
Yes, it
back
does.
up here.
I'm a landlubber.
As a kid, I used to think that they were saying land lover, and that made a lot more sense to me than land lubber. Still does.
I love taking the ferry up to the northish kind of islands in Puget Sound, like getting up to Canada. Like there's one where you can see Canada just right across the water. Great.
Did you ever wave at GC while you were there?
Wrong coast.
Do it anyway.
Okay.
You could do it if you weren't a coward.
I can see his house from here.
You know what?
So
Next
regarding
time I'm
my
in
earlier
Chicago, I'll
comment,
wave to you,
did it ever
Stoker.
occur to you that
You're both
Tears of the
on
Kingdom's whole
Mississippi,
plot
right?
is, would you still love me if I was a WYRM?
Nope.
I kind of missed both of those things because y'all were both talking at the same time. Ah well.
Blame Miller.
No, I blame you, Frederick. I blame you.
I blame Canada.
Blame Canada. Blame
I mean, that's
Canada.
usually a safe bet. They'll apologize for it anyway.
They're not even a real country anyway. Wow, I was like, what? When he said that line.
You know, it always I think we may have talked about this before, but it always confused the hell out of me how Northwest Territories is just one territory. But they call it Northwest Territories.
Yeah, well, we call
Oh, we have a chinchilla here.
a chinchilla.
Should I repeat what I said earlier because Miller talked over me?
Well, you kind of talked over each other, but
Well, thanks for help his timing.
it's okay.
So regarding my earlier comment, did it ever occur to you that Tears of the Kingdom's whole plot is, would you still love me if I was a WYRM?
Yeah. Nice.
I mean, it didn't occur to me, no.
Look,
That
true
having
love,
been said,
true love finds a way.
listen, man.
Do Link and Zelda actually love each other, though? It always seems like, oh, we have this, like, deep, symbolic, platonic
Incredibly
relationship.
platonic connection, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the two of them sleeping in the same house that only has one bed.
Okay, but
Platonic.
the way they interact, like,
You can just say you want to see them fuck.
well, okay, have they ever kissed in any game?
Zelda 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
Yes, behind the curtain.
But yeah, it seems like, for the most part, Link's like, I'm your deeply admiring guardian, Zelda.
Both of those at the same time. That's weird.
Out of the
I mean-
platonic relationship between Queen Sonia and the 9 feet tall hot goat twink guy, though.
Oh God.
Listen. What we have, there is a term for that. It is ship teasing. They
Just
do
like
not
Neon Gauntama.
confirm that it's a ship, so that the fan base can have fun with the will they or won't they.
Oh, jeez. I read that the team behind the American Digimon dub, it turns out they loved shipping. And I was like, you bastards. And of course I knew something was going on back there.
I don't mind shipping. I don't do it a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of expensive in this economy.
Then we started. Remember, I was doing a bunch of badges, you know?
Oh yeah, that's right, you were.
I don't mind it, but sometimes you can get a little obsessive with it.
Yeah, sure. I mean, okay. The thing about shipping that, like, sort of goes unspoken is that. Don't even say it. Sometimes folks, you know, in their teens and 20s, will use shipping as kind of like a proxy sort of thing for, like, working stuff out a little bit.
No way, Jonas.
Yeah.
It's simply impossible.
Yeah. I didn't know when I was that age. I didn't really understand this. I did not have the emotional range back then. So, you know, I would sort of casually make fun of a ship as I want to do because I make fun of everything.
Because you're a big old jerk boat, got it.
Yeah, and I would get sometimes some of my friends would get really defensive. Their ships were, you know, I was like, but what? It's just, you know, this isn't canon. And they'd be like, you know, I don't care if it's not, you know, and it'd be like, you know, I was a big jerk. Okay, I was a big jerk. I'm sorry.
I can't believe you.
Yeah, well, I give
What a
it
joke.
butter. No, I didn't. You know, I mean, these days it's like, oh, I ship some stuff. Yeah, I'll just be like, all right, cool.
Look, I got to ship some because I want the children to look like them. They. I want all the kids to look like Brooklyn.
Oh, you're talking about gargoyles, okay?
I'm just messing. Yes, that was funny back then. I said, look, you want your gargoyles to look like Brooklyn or not?
Fox just says so. The same thing with Judy and Nick. Then they're going to have to address that in the next movie. They're going to have to do something. They can't just like leave it completely ambiguous. They're going to be like, oh yeah, it's been 7 years. So what's our relationship? You know.
Or maybe they'll never get your answer, Jonas.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe they'll just will they won't they through the entire movie.
I'm gonna be so dissatisfied if that's the case. Of course, there's only one thing that will satisfy me when it comes to those two.
What's that?
Passionate love.
No.
Okay.
Imagine that. But yeah, just imagine an entire movie where it's like, oh, Judy, I'm sure glad we are friends and or lovers and or married? Question mark?
Like, he has to deliver it exactly like that.
It's not undercover anymore. It's out in the open. You know that.
And Judy's like, I'm glad too. Whatever we are. Don't know. Maybe. Here, come here. Almost kiss me. You know,
almost kiss me.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me if that's the plot, and everybody's like Judy and Nick are basically, they are supposed to be an undercover couple, but Nick is taken to all sorts of not helping your case here, Judy levels.
Is it still okay? It's still going to have to.
Dog just gonna keep following me. Okay,
that's rough. Ooh, let's see if it eats the other one. Ah, damn. I was hoping maybe.
Were you hoping it was going to be a dog-eat-dog world?
Yeah, I was hoping it'd just be like, you know, just gobble it up or something.
You monster.
That is so unfair.
Oh.
I like enemy versus enemy interactions just because it makes things more interesting. Like with the Lionels beating up the Guardians or whatever.
Ghost Kitty.
Damn.
And you did. You've been ghosted.
Oh, that is rough.
I really need to figure out how the frisbee works. I can't just throw it against the wall to make myself fly.
When I was a young boy.
Oh, Fed linked canonical shipping art for Sonya and Raru.
Sonya and Raru.
God, he's like, I don't know how tall he was. What the hell? His arm
He was
really,
as tall as 2 Empire State Buildings stacked on top of each other.
His arm rightfully should have been like way too long for Link. Like it should have reached all the way down to Link's knee. Can you imagine?
Yeah, that's funny.
Stoker's like, stop it.
I didn't say that. Don't you put words in my mouth.
Do you think Nintendo has a NSFW vault like Disney, and is it full of Roru and Bowser and Star Fox?
Well,
in my heart,
yes, they definitely have a vault like that. Like, of those 3 together in one piece? I don't know, probably not.
I will say this, Fred. I have seen risque art done by Japanese, people who work on games like that. I've seen it. It's not really. I don't think it's meant to be part of the game. But I mean, they do that. They've drawn that stuff.
God, you say that. I was So there's been this recent conversation about the King Charles portrait, right? I went to go look at that artist's page and go see his other works. And I'm like, does he do a lot of other things that are sort of like politically charged? Like, is this his thing? Is that he usually takes this sort of more liberated message with these kinds of things? No, he's done a lot of different portraits. I saw ones for Idris Elba and Giancarlo Esposito, and I saw many life studies arts.
Let me Google it. John Ewart. Interesting. Boy, there's definitely a visual motif in all these.
Yeah, he's a much more impressionistic artist than I would have expected for a portrait. But yeah, he has drawn the bear human form many times over.
Oh, should I turn off safe search? Hold on.
I mean, a lot of artists do that.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, and you think of the artists that work on video games, then wouldn't you do that?
Well,
Well,
no,
I mean-
of course not.
I mean, there's the Hyrule Historia. There's a nude quote unquote drawing of Rivali.
Everybody.
It's just him without his clothes on.
Yeah, but I mean, he doesn't you can't say anything, right? I mean, it's not like
Maybe
hey,
you can't see anything.
It's not like, hey, this is Rivali, and here's my cam.
Drawing of you
yeah,
who
it's
now.
not-
What is the name you said?
Revali.
Bird Boy.
The bird.
Bird Boy, what played by friend of the stream, Sean Chiplock.
Wow.
I feel like I've seen tweets
Miller's
by
official
Sean.
version.
Like, people have asked Sean to say things in Rivali's voice, and he understandably does not want to attract Nintendo's ire.
I mean, probably there's that, and probably they also have a thing that's like you're not allowed to use this voice in other projects that we don't approve of.
Yeah, well, it's weird because not everyone seems to follow that rule, and I'm assuming that the ones who don't, they're
Well,
just
no, because it's not necessarily a rule. It is a per contract thing. There are some contracts that have it, and there's some that don't.
right.
Like,
Yeah, I'm glad.
does Stephen Horvitz have a thing where he's not allowed to use Moxie's voice in other things? Probably
Richard.
not.
Richard.
Richard Horvitz, yes, sorry.
Though, Ogden's voice just sounds like most of the voices he does. Not that that's a bad thing, but I mean,
I mean,
I
that's
mean, he
probably
has a
part of it.
very distinctive vocal flair. Also, did you know that he was the voice director on the show?
No.
Yeah,
What's really
you
weird is
learned the
when
thing.
when you think about he
That's
was
a blue
Vader
fruit, I
Zam.
think.
Wait, what'd you say? What'd you say, Fed?
Blue fruit.
A blue fruit.
Okay.
Oh, blue fruit.
What's that about?
No, it was just the lighting.
Fruit gummy. But what's really weird is you think about how Horvitz was Vader Zim, and then long before that, he was Alpha in Power Rangers.
Yeah, that's the one that got me the most when I learned about it.
Mock disc.
Mocked it.
Okay. I can't throw the.
It's the disc you
yo-yo.
use to mock others.
Oh, it's a dachshund. That is a different.
Because I'm tight.
Oh, for the love of God, come on. That's not okay. I don't want the dog squeezing through the tunnels
God,
like
it
a
did
turd.
not do that in my game.
Don't like that.
You know, at first, that barking
That is
sound...
scary.
When I first heard the barking sound, I thought for just a split split second, it was the annoying dog theme from Undertale.
Nice.
Exactly.
That was actually pretty scary.
It's fine. Haven't you ever been chased through a tunnel by a weird dog before?
No,
All
but
the
now
time.
I'm gonna sleep about it. No.
I must have told y'all about the whole like pit bull on my old street that wasn't that was completely loose. Have I ever told the story?
Oh no.
There's not a lot to
No.
it, but basically, one of our neighbors in the 1980s apparently at least once had his pit bull just completely untethered in the front yard, and
Sounds
you know.
safe.
When you bike, you know, as a kid, when you bike by a house with a dog in the front yard, you just assume, okay, either it's behind a fence and it can't get me, or it's leashed in some way and it can't get me. I'm just pedaling past his house, and the pit bull's like, and like he's a few feet away from me when the neurons catch up and I finally realize that he's not leashed at all or anything, and I just straight up panic, you know, and I just pedal as fast as my little spindly child legs will take me. I mean, in reality, of course, I was at the end of the block, but the block at that age felt like, you know, a million miles.
Right.
And it occurred to me to like mention it to mom or the neighbor or somebody, and you know, my kid logic in my head was like, but we wouldn't even be able to get to the neighbor to mention it to him because the pit bull's there, you know?
Right.
Like the pit bull is just this unstoppable boss level, and it never happened again. So maybe he wised up and put the damn thing on a leash. But oh my god, it was one of those like dark childhood memories where when you remember it, the color's all vivid, like a Michael Bay film. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I remember the same kind of. I have the same kind of memory of the first time I accidentally like cut my finger. I remember just this like surreally bright red blood, just like, and I grabbed it and ran to mom like it was the end of the world. You know, just my finger. You know, my finger was a little cut, but in my head it was like, you know, I was gonna die.
And then you did.
Yeah, and I did. Bye. I just forgot.
Cut your finger into pieces. This is your last digit.
Oh. Another memory like that is when I stepped on a snail. And
So Rick,
like,
can we get a West form that's just this vague puzzle game blob design?
Just the chinchillas. They just want to walk towards me.
Frederick, I think probably the closest we're going to get is Goo West. And
Back.
Gotta watch out for them
Red
bats.
egg.
imagine if the glove goes into Pet Goo West and the head just like flops off like.
That summons the horrors. Haven't you read Berserk?
Actually, I haven't. To be quite honest.
But if you're being quite dishonest.
Well, then I'll just say whatever. And you'll all believe it. Because you're all fools.
You monster.
Well, basically in Berserk you have a red egg that summons god demons from the outer dimensions.
There we go.
Sounds,
Like Easter!
Yeah, like Easter. Sounds problematic.
Are you gonna make a call-out post about it?
Berserk problematic? Never.
Okay, now I got a disc.
Showed them to Stoker yesterday. Their designs are heavily inspired from Hellraiser's priests.
It's true. He
Yeah,
had
no.
such sights to show me.
Never watched Berserk. I've never watched Bleach. I've only seen a little bit of One Piece. I'm just missing out on all the good stuff. All the Shonen Jump, hey, you gotta watch this anime.
Jonas, didn't you have anime back in your day?
Nope. We
It's
called
All
it-
they had was cave paintings.
Yeah.
You had anime back in your day because my father liked anime.
Yes, we had anime. We just didn't know what. A lot of the time, because the dubs took heavy liberties with localization, we didn't really understand that we were watching a Japanese. Well, okay, we little Gen X kids didn't understand that we were watching a Japanese cartoon because, you know, Speed Racer would be like, meanwhile in Chicago, you know, or something. You know. It's got
That's
like
so true.
It's got like Tokyo Tower in the background. Hey, you clearly were in Chicago.
What about the ones where,
You know, about, like Voltron and Sven not dying.
well, not just that. I was like, where they'll have like an obviously Japanese food item on the table and then pretend
jelly
it's something
donuts.
else.
These jelly donuts. This is why I think this may be why I came to prefer subtitles over dubs, just because back then, not anymore obviously, but back then subs tended to be more authentic. Although the funny thing is, the earliest subs I saw were done by college kids using video toasters in their basements or whatever. So sometimes you would get really inaccurate subtitles too. But
That's
yeah,
funny.
it was awesome. Like, you know, like you'd get a fan sub of Dragon Ball Z where Goku, you know, his name would be subtitles as like Gaka or something.
Ah, yes, my favorite Dragon Ball character, Gaka.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Or Vegeta would just be vegetable.
Guy has the danger music, but he's not really doing anything super dangerous.
It's more the implication that you're supposed to be afraid of.
Nothing you gotta do. Really high up. Let me see if there's anything else in this area.
This one is just finicky.
Can't even get out of here. I might be able to. I could get out of here, but And I bounce on that. There we go. B1. Bubble, bubble. We can only make one.
E for bubble.
Trouble. Bubble, bubble, tail in trouble.
Well, there's my double jump. Very strange.
A little bit of bubble bobble action there.
Bubble, bobble, toil, and tobble.
I mean, it's something. You just gotta time it.
It's like Metroid's morph ball bomb jumping, just considerably easier. Get used to it. You'll be bubble jumping a lot.
Oh, it was down here. I saw a switch. 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 There we go. Ah. Okay, never mind.
Fruit. Fruit. An untested experiment, a part of your complete breakfast.
Nice. Wait, no, I don't. Let's try and use it for a slow fall.
Right. Nice.
You can fall quicker if you hold down.
Just like in real life.
And you do it twice.
In a bubble, I mean.
That's an old tactic.
B.
Well, percent. Okay, there you go. Nice.
Excuse me.
Alright, this is fun.
Bubble. Interesting.
So, chat and also crew. What is your favorite innovative mechanism for save points in any game. Like, one of the ones I really love is Undertale. The whole whatever you're looking at fills you with determination.
Funny enough, it's the one for it's the regular typewriter.
Oh yeah, nice.
I like the idea of dying. I'm leaving behind. Why do I write this typewriter? I'm like, don't go through this door. There's zombies everywhere. I used to say back then when I was saving, every time I saved a typewriter, basically was it, what if I was in this game? What would I type?
Only you can know for sure, JC.
To indicate peril, I would just type a lot of A's.
I'd be like, okay, I found this handgun, this shotgun. I'm gonna stay in this room forever until I die. The end.
That's smart. Yeah. Plus, says Kingdom Hearts, a glowing green puddle with amazing sound effects that also heals you.
Magic egg.
Wait, how did you get here? I tried to find again this place for a while but could not remember the way in.
There's fish. You remember the bubble?
Favorite innovative game feature?
Well, save feature specifically.
Okay.
Oh, save feature.
Right, like unique save mechanisms. Like, oh, you're out in a journal, or, you know, oh, you put a handprint on the wall, or, you know, just stuff like that, you know, where it's not save point.
Ooh, you got eaten by the squishalope.
That's how your game is saved. You get eaten.
Yeah, sorry, I ain't really got one for save features.
Unacceptable, Miller. You're supposed to have an answer to my ridiculous questions. Can't believe you. You're
It's
fired.
true. Ooh, woo.
Okay.
Dazzle egg.
Simon says, generally save features I appreciate the most for the low friction and invisible ones. That's fair.
And jumping between screens is just annoying. I know they want to stick to that the X-Spectrum game aesthetic of exactly one screen per screen.
It does give it a vibe when it's that way.
Aha. Normal egg.
So plain.
Another way to get that. Okay. What? I don't know if I can get over there. Also, how do I get back?
Good question. Can you?
Frisbee does not bounce between screens unless you're on it.
Just like, could
Then
you
I
do,
need
like,
to be
close,
on it.
Could you
There
do
we
like
go.
close quarters? Oh, there you go. Nice. Never mind.
Great egg. I found egg.
Oh, damn.
Greg!
Oh, now you're getting to space jump territory. Except you're doing spin tops.
Fruit.
Wow, that gave me a lot of extra hearts.
It was a large blue fruit.
Pink. Hey again. Ow.
Oh. There you go.
There we go.
Nice.
Come on.
Yes.
You do need to bubble jump sometimes in life.
That's true.
Words of wisdom.
Who's rating?
Oh, who's that? Who can it be?
Ray Lucius is rating with a party of 1.
Welcome, Raider.
Welcome.
We are the Roo Croo. Our streamer is Rick P. Griffin of House Pets Fan. We are playing. What are we playing again?
Animal Well.
Animal Well, thank you.
Welcome to the Animal Well.
Yeah, welcome to the Animal Well. Please sit back and enjoy the show.
Or don't.
Refreshments will be
Ideally
served.
do.
Never. No, wait.
Ideally do, but you know, don't let us tell you how to live your life.
Exactly.
Confections will be served a half hour after we reach 35,000 feet. And yes, we do in fact go to 35,000 instead of 30,000. We do that extra 5,000 for you, for your benefit, customer.
That's right. Go the extra mile.
Wait, literally an extra mile.
Yeah. Goo West will be served as refreshments midway through the flight.
Concerning.
Yeah. We recommend licking and not actually devouring the goo form.
But again, don't let us tell you how to live your life.
I mean, do your thing.
Wow. I need to bubble jump that.
God, Pinata West.
Pinata West.
I have been
I think that
considering
one
that
would be
one.
a hit.
I have been considering Pinata West.
That'd be amazing.
Like I said, I think that one would be a hit.
Oh.
Now, would it just be any pinata, or is it specifically like Viva Pinata?
I've never played Viva Pinata.
I mean, it was a game, and also I actually remember the TV show more than the game.
See, I was thinking I remember the TV commercial because it had the guy who voiced Yami from Yu-Gi-Oh! Voicing the pinata. And he's like talking to the kid who's gonna hit him, and he's like, "Come here. I am a magical pinata. If you free me, I will grant you wishes." And like, so the kid lets the pinata down, and the pinata just runs off. He's like, "That was called acting! Bravo for me!"
Nice.
It's one of those commercials that's stuck in my head.
I've never seen this, but I love it. I'm looking at pictures of this. Oh my god, you yeet Pinata West and a couple of pieces of candy fall off it. You know, like you see just a few like...
If I remember correctly, yeah, the game was kind of like an Animal Crossing sort of thing, or like where you like met these different characters and you had to like give them the stuff they wanted to make their lives nicer.
Excuse me.
Fireball.
It's easy for you to say.
Fireball! Fireball!
I need to go
Fireball!
over this.
Dun, 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 dun.
Why did I just hit that button first time? Because I have the yo-yo.
I just realized his arms look interactive. Wow.
So, you know, what was that about?
Yeah.
Maybe I just need to go through again. Let's see here. Nope. I have no idea what that's about. Over here.
Somebody on my timeline says there should be a tropical video game cover band called Ook Nukem.
Who can do that? Has Jonas energy.
Guess it opened this. Chinchillas are asleep.
Aww.
Babies!
I have a friend who has chinchillas. And, just loves them so much. That's it. That's my whole story.
Good story.
Thank you.
True dark, just the one. Yeah. Where was that? That was in that other dark room.
It also has Jonas energy.
Go back that way specifically to open up the shortcut that I don't need anymore. Oh wait, egg door. That's behind the first egg door.
See, what
it's
is
these
your
chinchillas.
prize?
Interesting.
I really enjoy the lighting and color in this game.
Animal
It
flutes.
enjoys you.
Can you modulate it or not? It's just doing its thing.
Looks like I only have 8 nodes, but let me see. Oh, yes, I can.
Nice.
You have to press the notes separately from the directions.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
No.
Another early bad time for Sleepy Grandpa Jones. Oh, that's good.
Just what they want you to think.
Let go
Have
of
to
the note
admit.
button. Only press the directions.
Oh. I have to admit, I was kind of expecting this game to take a left turn into Nightmare Fuel at some point, but it's really kind of charming.
It's just trying to get your guard down.
I'm just used to it,
Interesting.
you know, with things like this.
The more I
Yeah,
see this
these
game,
other-
the more it reminds me of Metroid.
I mean, any game where you're exploring caves.
Also, Frederick, how would you know what I'm trying to do with the flute?
He's got you there.
Oh, the door's open on the left. Oh, no, I'll open.
Just sitting here, taking the pain of knowledge but wanting Rick to figure this game out for himself. Anyway, congrats, you unlocked the warp hub.
Yeah.
Where am I? Back at the beginning.
I personally, you know, I'd be
Recommend using the stamps on the map to remind yourself where the heads are.
That's a good idea.
I try to avoid giving hints in games just because, like, I feel like certain things, it's worth it to experience that cognitive eureka moment, that payoff in the brain, that little drop of dopamine when you actually, like, work it all out yourself. Unless it's so difficult, unless it's so superfluously difficult in
I
a
don't-
given game. Go ahead.
Press A to put the stamp. Okay.
But yeah, unless it's like so absurdly overkill difficult that like the only sane option is to Google it, which I have also experienced, but you know.
Did you swap confirm and cancel or not? I did it specifically because of the map stamps. They were driving me crazy.
I just do not understand why they had to have multiple buttons do things that exactly one button could do.
Fair.
Because if you only have one button input, then guess what? That means you get to release on mobile devices.
You can always get one of those little teeny 8-bit DO controllers, and then Bluetooth link that to your phone, and then play it with, you know, gamepad style controls.
Perhaps.
You ever seen those things, Dover? The 8-bit DO
Yeah, I've seen them.
controllers? Okay. They're teeny tiny.
There's one behind you right now.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. But they're like baby-sized controllers. It's awesome. If little babies, you know, were gamers, they would have those for controls.
I do have one for SNES, but the firmware for it is no longer supported and I couldn't figure out how to make it work again. An 8-bit
They're finicky. They're kind of they're a pain in the ass. In my opinion. I mean, they're cool, but yeah, I've had the hell of a time just pairing it to like my tablet or my computer. I've still got one, but it's sitting in my drawer.
There's another one that hippopotamus had.
Rano actually. Rano was the one who recommended it to me.
Oh, I'll bet.
Yeah. And he uses it for his. It's part of his workflow.
Oh, I'll bet.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm just making.
Oh, I'll bet. Ooh, I turned it. Uno card.
Uno reverse card. Oh,
Booyah!
oh god.
Uno.
You know Uno, like that thing that came on your Xbox that everyone has on their
There's
Xbox.
a bunch of stuff in this game that's reminding me of Mario 2.
I can see it.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Ah, jinx.
I'm trying to think of all the mechanics and characters from Mario 2 that made it into later games. I know they had the Shy Guys again many times.
Oh, yeah. The Shy Guys became a fixture.
Right.
Pokey started in Mario 2.
That's right,
yeah,
it did.
yeah, that's right.
Bob-ombs also started in Mario 2.
That's
Correct.
right. PAL blocks. That was another thing.
That did not start Mario 2.
Did they not?
PAL blocks
Oh.
were in the original Mario Brothers.
That's right. You're right.
Now, were those things that were in Doki Doki and then just got brought over to Mario? Or were those
many
in the
of
actual
them.
Mario 2?
Okay,
They were originally in Doki Doki.
Save often.
I don't think a lot of the enemies were reskinned.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll save when I get back around. You'd like to see a map. Yeah, I want to make the shortcut. It's down in the next area. There it is. I have made the shortcut.
Nice.
Speed. Maybe. I might be back.
You never know.
Might be something else in those dark rooms.
Maybe.
I want 3 glowing penguin statues from my weird underground lair.
Well,
if
at
it's
least
not
I know
there
what to
now.
get you for your birthday now.
Oh.
Let's see here.
Bummed because the next TFF isn't going to be on my birthday anymore.
Can I get up there?
Neat.
Well, Jonas, you're just gonna have to get a new birthday.
Alright, fine.
Might be able to get up there.
We'll do it anyway. We'll just, you know.
We'll do it live.
What?
We'll do it live.
Yeah. We'll do a very own birthday.
Honey, TFF is gonna be almost on my birthday instead next year.
Oh, okay, there
to
we
be
go.
able to go.
We'll do Fed's
Good for
birthday.
you.
But this doesn't go past these dangling vines. Okay.
We can bake Fed a birthday pizza.
Yes.
I mean, he kind of got a birthday pizza this year.
Oh, did he? Nice.
Kinda, sorta, well.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
those
got
are
a
the
good
patented
pizza.
anti-sequence breaking vines.
Man,
You know.
anti-sequence breaking vines are the worst. Just let me betray the laws of physics on my own terms. God.
I mean, next year I am gonna be in Italy. We'll need to take a round-trip flight for TFF.
Fun. You'll be you'll be a bit jet lagged, won't you?
Also, I will be spoiled by all the Italian pizza.
That's true. Bring the Italian pizza with you. All of it.
All the good ones, at least.
You know,
Yeah, all of it.
I was looking into ways to
You guys will just have to come to the next Italian FurCon.
that's right, there's like there is one now, isn't there?
I think all
Is
of us
there?
could even double its attendance.
Yeah, nice. Nice. Lol.
Touche, Mr. Ferrick. Touche.
I'm looking at this animal flute here, and I'm wondering if they're going to do something like in Toki Tori 2.
The Italian FurCon is called Verizon.
Hedgehog
Furizon.
stuff.
Verizon Wireless?
Oh, and they fell
Technically
down.
there was one, but tiny. The
Yeah.
biggest near FurCon is Eurofurence in, I think, Berlin.
Wow.
Is it in Berlin? I thought they hold it in some castle somewhere, where like they trap you and you have to like you have to dodge all the traps and escape and.
No, I think you got kidnapped by a vampire, Jonas.
Oh, yeah, it happens. Maybe with Stoker.
Oh, I have a key. I can unlock the
So
I
if you're one
cannot
of your
tell a
cousins,
lie.
kidnap Jonas.
Maybe. My lawyers have advised me not to speak about this.
You're liars.
Ow.
Whoa, they still don't have a pizza Pokemon, yet. Maybe when they make a region based on Italy.
I thought there already was one, wasn't there? Oh, hold on. Well, okay. Galar's France.
Based on Italy? No.
No, they've
Based
got
one on
France and Spain
yeah,
and
France
England.
And Spain.
Oh, okay. All right.
Why are y'all talking about pizza? All of a sudden I'm hungry and I
And
blame
Hawaii
each and
and
every
New
one of
York.
you.
Right. Hawaii is who'd you mention?
Technically there
Moon?
was the fourth movie based on Venice, but nothing special.
Oh.
Well, wasn't there the Dialga and Palkia and Darkrai movie? Wasn't that that was Notre Dame? That was still France.
Just keep going up.
I stopped watching the Pokemon movies long before that.
That's fair. There's like 20.
What I'm gonna need is a little vacation. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Man, sometimes I love to listen to that soundtrack, man.
I was out for just 1 second. I'll be right back.
I mean, the Dialga and Palkia movie is like one of the better ones. It's the one where Ash kisses a Pokemon. Now, to be fair, the
Did
Pokemon
Vaporeon.
disguised itself as a human and then tried to seduce him, so it's not necessarily Ash's fault.
Alright, this sounds an awful lot like an excuse to me. No, I didn't kiss that Pokemon. It was, disguised as a human.
Okay. You get over here. Forgot
And then the
about
Pokemon
it.
got upset when Ash did not return its affections when it had turned back into, was it Latias?
Okay, but what if the
think it was
Pokemon
Latias.
disguised as a Vaporeon?
It's
Well, that's one button.
Oh, I did this puzzle in a different way. I went up to the chest.
In the Capybara Springs.
Okay, I'm back.
Capybaras.
Welcome back. We're in the land of happy Cappies.
The Capybara room, one of my favorites.
Go well, technically, I don't even need to go to the other room. But let's just use it. Oh wait, there's the vines there. That means you can't frisbee past it, but you could still jump that.
Not allowed.
Not right.
Yeah, no good.
Ding dum 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 dum. That is not right. Not right.
That's right.
Open those doors to press that switch to open that door to go over here.
You know something else that's funny about that particular clip? I realized recently, and it took me this long to notice, that I believe that was actually Doug Dimmadome's first appearance in the show because they didn't have the visual gag with his hat yet. The
Oh, right,
one
where
that
it gets
just
really long.
extends all the way off the screen.
Ridiculous.
They had not yet come up with that gag because his hat is just a normal cowboy hat in that shot. Huh. Why is this so funny to me?
My favorite is the Doug Dimmadome cosplayers with an absolutely towering hat.
Yes.
That is so silly.
The best gag I ever saw anyone on the internet do with that is there's someone who made a Doug Dimmadome Dakamakura. And it's like 90% hat.
God.
yeah, it's like a 25-foot long pillow or something.
Yeah, the Doug Dimmadome Dakamakura.
What?
That is not right.
Right. My God, it is not right.
I found a secret.
Excuse me. Sometimes I can't stop myself once I start.
How do I make him go the other direction?
You know what that's like. I know Jonas knows what that's like.
Oh.
Up, giant chameleon. Uh-oh.
Nice.
He's looking at you menacingly.
Alright.
Found another of the statue animals.
Just do. Why don't we just do Canadian Dragon? Louis Guy's coming.
No.
Let me make sure he's not asleep.
Slinky. What's this?
Make sure
Oh,
he's not
okay.
asleep. Use an air horn.
Yeah. No, he does that like I'm just sleeping all night thing.
Okay, that's awesome.
Weird.
That's hilarious. I love that.
Where is he?
I love how this game can't have normal items, yet somehow they work.
Oh, never mind. I got a raid.
innovative and indisputable. Ooh.
Oh, it's not
Nope.
5 minutes. Okay.
Kangaroo?
I don't think that's a kangaroo.
Looks like a giant
That
rat.
looks-
Something.
yeah, no, that's a stoat, isn't it?
Pretty sure it is 2 kangaroos and a bear.
Doodle says there's
It
some
looks like a
serious wrong.
stoat. It does not look like a kangaroo.
The tails are a little too thin to be a kangaroo.
They have short ears, and so do tree kangaroos. But, ow. Ow. See, they have those short ears.
And as we all know, kangaroos are just really tall rabbits.
Yes.
That's just science.
You're just science. No, you're
That's
just
right.
sorcery.
Yeah, it's true.
Darn.
Fruit on the left.
Netflix is going, but she just finished up. Boo.
How dare she?
Oh no, wait, are they still going? Hold on. Okay, no, they're done. Alright, I guess we can do it. Alright.
What happens if I slinky these stairs?
Let me just double check, make sure he's not about to finish up.
How are you finding Animal Well so far? Though it's barely the beginning.
There needs to be more save points.
Nope. Never mind. Miller,
There
beat
we
me
go.
to it. Fine. As you wish.
Aha.
Da-da-da.
Very good.
There's a telephone.
I'm gonna be talking right out after this
There is
stream.
Bring, bring, bring. Banana phone.
Well, I like this a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty good.
It's pretty
Good
cool.
pick. Good pick,
Cute
Frederick.
little Metroidvania.
Yeah.
It is a good pick.
We are going to be rating Canadian Dragon.
Hee 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 hee.
Welcome to the Canada, boys.
Frederick, did you just giggle?
He giggled.
Yeah, he went hee.
Nice. All right.
But the way it...
Yeah. Good times.
I'm
All right.
in the super giggly mood tonight myself, apparently. Good night, everybody.
Good
Good
night,
night.
everybody.